Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving you a foot draft on the FIFA 16 demo. Now, it's going to be a Barclay's Premier League team, and I'm probably going to use the most obscure formation I can to make this a very interesting experience. So what I'm going to be doing on FIFA 16 is I'm going to be doing some foot drafts. Hopefully I'm going to be doing a lot of pack openings. I'm going to be bringing back a career mode, hopefully Millwall, but I might do another team, who knows. It'll be very interesting with Millwall though, because now that we've got relegated to League 1, there's a lot more to do with the team. And also, I'll be doing an Ultimate Team series, but I think that'll be down the line. I don't think I'll start that straight away. So, let's get into today's video. So, of course, this is a Barclays Premier League foot draft that I'm going to be building, but I will also be doing the Liga BBVA, Serie A, Liga 1, and Bundesliga, and I'll also be doing a lot of demo stuff before FIFA 16 comes out on Xbox. Now, of course, I am on the 360 at the moment, but as soon as FIFA 16 comes out, because I'm buying it on Xbox One, I will be doing all my content from the Xbox One and will start to produce videos from the Xbox One as soon as that happens. But of course, I will be going back to Xbox 360 to do some other videos. So, without further ado, let's go make our foot draft. Alright, of course, I did say the most obscure formation I'll be using, so I think it's this one. It's the most unusual. I don't think... Actually, we'll go with 5 at the back. That's a very different formation, and it means I can't get Messi or Ronaldo even to go on the bench, because they'd be useless. So, let's use this formation right now, and let's see who we get as a captain. That's just great. Busquets, Modric, Ribery, Cavani, and Muller. Well, I guess I'll go with... I don't know, actually. I'll go with Ribery, just for now. And now we're going to go with the goalkeepers. Right, so do we get a Premier League goalkeeper? We don't. This is going to be a huge problem. So we got Lopez, Barclay, Diego Lopez, Oblak, and Navas. I think I'm going to go with Diego Lopez just because he's the highest rated goalkeeper. So in the centre-back spot, we've got Godin, Badstuber, Skirtle, Yangambiwa, and Umtiti. We're going to have to go with Skirtle as he's the only Barclays Premier League player here. Right, so now we move on to the next centre-back spot. So we got Lovren, Vidic, Miranda, Godin, and Noke. So I'm going to have to go with Lovren. He's going to get a really good link with Skirtle, but unfortunately, I haven't got every single Barclays Premier League player, so this could be an issue. Okay, so now we move on to the third and final centre-backs. So we've got Ricardo Cavallo, Mexes, Sacco, Subotic, and Noke yet again. But we're going to have to go with Sacco, and it's actually going to be 3 Liverpool centre-backs. So they're all going to get really high links with each other, and that'll be good for chemistry. We now move on to the right back, so it's going to be Maicon, Rafinha, Jale, DeMarcos, or Montoya. So I think I'm going to have to go with DeMarcos just because of the rating. Now we move on to the left back, so we've got Kolarov, Sequeira, Alba, Alberto Moreno, and Azpilicueta. I have to go with Azpilicueta as he's the highest rated and he's a Barclays Premier League player. Right now we move on to the centre-back position. We got Benyat, Elizondo, Perez, and Illaramendi, along with Zanaka. So, I'm going to go with Illaramendi for now, but I don't think that's going to be good for the long run for a BPL team. Now we have to move on to the cam. So we got Sterling, Oscar, Mertens, Kagawa, and Isco. So I'm going to go with Oscar, just for chemistry reasons, and because he's higher rated. Right, so we move on to our first striker. So we got Fekir, Balotelli, Totti, Remy, and Raphael. So I'm going to actually go with Remy because he's higher rated and the chemistry will be there with Oscar. This is the final striker position. So we got Luis, Adriano, Kiesling, Cruz, Cavani, and Totti. So I'm going to go with Cavani just for the rating. Now this actually is a real problem when you look at it at the moment, because we don't actually have a full Barclays Premier League team yet, which is the objective of this team. So we're going to move on to the bench and hopefully get as many Premier League players as we can. Okay, for the goalkeeper we got Weidenfeller, Bravo, Raphael, Sirigu, and Sommer. So I think I'm going to have to go with Bravo, but Sirigu could be tempting. No, I'm going to go with Bravo. I think that's a better idea. Now we move on to the second player on the bench, and yet again there's no Premier League players. We've got Naldo, Schmelzer, Balzinga, Alba, and Felipe Luis. Well, I'm just going to go with Alba just because he's higher rated. Right, so we now move on to the next space on the bench. So we have Klein, Sequeira, Javi Martinez, Capigui, and Aurier. So I'm going to have to go with Klein just for chemistry reasons. And it's pretty much a Liverpool back 5. Right, so we now have the next player on the substitute bench. So we have Yao Martinho, Roberto Firmino, Pjanic, Turan, and Hunt. Well, I think I'm going to go with Roberto Firmino, just because I can play him as a striker. If worst comes to worst, at least we've got someone from the Premier League playing there. So we move on to the next space on the bench. So we got Cuadrado, Verhinha, Pajero, Insigne, and Verratti. Well, I'm just going to go with Cuadrado, just because if I don't actually have a striker playing striker, I'll bring him on in the second half and he'll destroy some of the teams, hopefully. Well, scratch that idea. We've just got Boni, Diego Costa, Muniain, Luis Adriano, and Gervinho. I'm definitely going with Diego Costa. That is a no-brainer. He's an absolute beast of a striker. We're guaranteed goals in Costa. Well, this place on the bench doesn't actually matter, but I'm definitely going to go with Lacazette because we have Aubameyang, Bibiani, Lavezzi, Mohamedi, and Lacazette. But I think Lacazette's a really good player, and I haven't really used him, so it'd be interesting to get a chance to use him. So now we move on to the next space. So we've got Thiago, Alvarez, Zunaka, Matri, and Ranocchia. I'm going to go with Thiago just because of the rating. Okay, so this is really good. So we got Matic or Fernando here. So it's Matic, Griezmann, Vidic, Fernando, and Martinez. But I'm definitely going with Matic. Right, so this one doesn't actually mean anything. So we got Abdenor, Honda, Oblak, Inla, or Kiesling. I don't know. Should I go with another goalkeeper? Should I go with Abdenor? I think I'm going to go with Abdenor, just because it's a different player to you. Right, so now we've got Martinez, Touré, Vidal, Gabby or Mateo. I think I'm going to go with Kolo Touré, just to try and put him in the CDM spot, and say that we've pretty much got a full Premier League team. And this is the final substitute spot. We've got Demichelis, Raphael, Hart, Allen or Marin. I'm definitely going with Hart, because then we've got a full Premier League team. Right, now it's time to pick the manager. I'm definitely going with Pardew. Right, we're into the summary. This is really interesting. So we've got Cavani, Ribery and Alaba. 100 chemistry, 82 rating, 13 BPL players, 6 Chelsea and 6 Liverpool. So, let's go play this match. Right, before we get into the game, I swapped Roberto Firmino for Kolo Touré. 1, because Firmino is a lot faster, and 2, because Kolo Touré would have compromised the team, as he's not very good and he's not very quick. So, let's get into the game. Right, so I decided I'm going to be playing Borussia Dortmund, so let's get into the game. Diego Costa's got the ball here. What can he do? He's still going. Oh, and Diego Costa scores there, and we're winning 1-0. Hummels. He gets tackled there by Diego Costa. Costa onto Remy. Oh, Remy's put it in the back of the net, and we're winning 2-0. And there you go. I'm going to be bringing on Juan Cuadrado for Loic Remy. I'm not going to be bringing on anyone else, as I think I need to keep it Premier League. Oh, Costa's got the ball here. What can he do? If he gets past Schmelzer, then there could be a lot of things. Costa! Oh, he gets tackled there. And is it a penalty? Yes, it is. We've won a penalty, and hopefully we can score it. It's going to be Juan Cuadrado versus Barclay. Cuadrado to take. Can he score here? Yes, he can, and he makes it 3-0. Campbell. Swung into the area. Oh, what a save there. Oh, and they've scored, unfortunately, with Marco Reus. There's nothing I could do there. And the goalkeeper just didn't have good enough reaction time to get back up and defend that. And that'll be all for today's episode. Unfortunately, I only scored 3 goals and did concede 1, but I'm still getting to grips with this new style of play on FIFA. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you're looking forward to the next few drafts that I'm going to be making, of course. I've got the Bundesliga, Liga BBVA, Liga 1 and Serie A. And maybe I might make another one, but it depends. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!